a little video where I'm going to talk to you about some of the common misconceptions or mistakes that I've seen when students answer questions about cell structure. The first mistake is when we're talking about the nucleus, okay? So loads of students seem to think that the DNA or the chromosomes is actually contained in the nucleolus. That is not correct. So the DNA is actually found in the nuclear plasm, in the form of chromatin. So the DNA is wrapped around histone proteins, which forms chromatin, and then it's packaged into linear chromosomes in the nuclear plasm, not the nucleolus. The job of the nucleolus, by the way, is actually to make ribosomal RNA and then to manufacture ribosomes. So don't mix up the two functions of the nuclear plasm and the nucleolus. The second misconception or mistake, I would say, that I see is when we're labeling a eukaryotic cell. Students can struggle to differentiate between the smooth endoplasmic reticulum and the Golgi apparatus. Now, they do look similar because they are both made out of kind of flattened membrane-bound sacs, but the Golgi body or the Golgi apparatus always looks more compact or a little bit fatter. And another way to spot the Golgi apparatus is it has vesicles right next to it that have just budded off from the Golgi body itself. These are vesicles which contain packaged proteins or lipids that have just been modified and sorted by the Golgi body. The smooth ER, on the other hand, does not look as compact, and you won't see all of these vesicles surrounding it. The third misconception is just thinking a little bit about cell walls and being a little bit more careful. I've seen some students say that prokaryotic cells have cell walls and eukaryotic cells don't. This is not correct because remember, eukaryotic cells, we could be talking about animal cells or plant cells, and plant cells do have a cell wall. So to make this difference more clear to the examiner, plant cells, which are a type of eukaryotic cell, they have a cell wall made out of cellulose. Prokaryotic cells or bacterial cells also have a cell wall, but it's made out of a different substance. It's made out of something called murin, or we can call it peptidoglycan, whichever you've learned from your teacher is fine. But eukaryotic cells, plant cells, can have a cell wall as well as prokaryotic cells. Hopefully now you've watched this video, you will not make these 3 common mistakes.